Welcome to our video exploring the fascinating world of Pokemon and their placement on the Tree of Life. Today, we take a closer look at Typhlosion and its connection to Slowbro. Ready? Let's go! The Guloninae form a subfamily of the mustelids, Mustelidae, that is distributed primarily across the Holarctic. It comprises medium to large-sized, mostly terrestrial carnivores, including well-known species such as the wolverine, Gulo, the fisher, Picanha pinanti, and several species of the genus Martes. This group is characterized by robust bodies, pronounced climbing abilities in many species, and remarkable ecological diversity. Within the Mustelidae, the Guloninae are closely related to the Mustelinae, weasels, polecats, and the Helictidinae, honey badgers. Molecular studies confirm their monophily and support a division into several clearly defined genera. Morphologically and ecologically, the Guloninae share a number of common traits. They are comparatively large for mustelids and possess strong limbs with sharp claws. Many species have a long, bushy tail and a dense, often high-quality coat, as seen in the sable. Their sense of smell is well developed, and the genera Martes, Picanha, and Aira in particular exhibit excellent climbing abilities, whereas the wolverine is more ground-oriented and heavily built. Their dentition corresponds to the typical carnivore dentition of mustelids, with well-developed carnassials and species-specific adaptations to a more omnivorous or carnivorous diet. Geographically, the Guloninae are found mainly in the northern hemisphere. An exception is the Teira irabarbara, which occurs in Central and South America. The lifestyles within the group are diverse, but share certain fundamental traits. Most species are carnivorous to omnivorous, with prey ranging from small mammals and birds to carrion. In some species, such as the Teira, fruits and other plant material play an important role. These animals are territorial and frequently communicate through scent marking. The wolverine in particular uses large home ranges and shows extensive spatial mobility. Fossil evidence suggests that the Guloninae originated in the Miocene and subsequently diversified into various ecological niches. The divergence of the lineages Gulo, Martes, and Picanha is generally dated to the late Miocene to early Pliocene. Molecular data support an early diversification in the Holarctic, followed by later expansion into the Neotropics. Several species have also played cultural and economic roles. The fur trade, especially involving sables and other Martes species, was historically of great significance. Ecologically, Guloninae contribute to regulating populations of small prey animals and to scavenging. At the same time, conflicts with humans occasionally occur, such as building damage caused by the stone marten or predation on poultry. Some species, including the sable and the fisher, are regionally protected. Otters, Lutrinae, also known as water mustelids, are a semi-aquatic subfamily of the mustelids, Mustelidae. There are 14 species and 7 genera. All members of this subfamily have an elongated body, short legs with webbed toes, a long, muscular tail, and a rounded head with a blunt snout. Otters include the largest representatives of the family, reaching around 1 meter in length and 22 to 45 kilograms in weight, giant otter and sea otter. As in all mustelids, males are about 1/4 larger than females. Their fur is uniformly brown-gray, sometimes slightly speckled, and often somewhat lighter around the collar and/or the belly. With more than 1,000 hairs per square millimeter, they possess one of the densest furs in the animal kingdom. The structure of the fur, long guard hairs protecting the dense, soft underfur, allows them to maintain an insulating layer of air around the body, even during prolonged periods in the water. They can close their small ears and nostrils when submerged. Otters are distributed almost worldwide, absent only from Australia, Antarctica, and remote islands. They live primarily near water. They are excellent swimmers and divers and have colonized all types of freshwater habitats, as well as rocky marine coastlines. Typically, they are found no more than 500 meters from water, although they sometimes hide in abandoned burrows of other animals or under rocks. They always maintain at least one den outside the water. The entrance may lie underwater, but the den itself is always above the waterline. Some species even construct multiple chambers. Otters are territorial. A male's territory is usually larger than that of a female, but may overlap with it. Individuals of the same sex are generally driven away. Otters swim by moving their hind legs and tail. They can remain underwater for up to 8 minutes. On land, they often move in a combination of running and sliding. Although they prefer aquatic habitats, they can travel considerable distances over land when necessary, for example, in winter when searching for ice-free water. On land, they can reach speeds of up to 29 kilometers per hour. Otters may be active by day or night, but are usually more nocturnal. Like the rest of their family, otters are carnivores. They obtain their food primarily from the water. It consists of fish, frogs, crabs, and other invertebrates. Otters have a very high metabolic rate. For example, the Eurasian otter must eat about 15% of its body weight per day, while the sea otter requires 20 to 25%, depending on water temperature. In water at 10 degrees Celsius, they must catch roughly 100 grams of fish per hour to survive. Most species hunt 3 to 5 hours per day, lactating females up to 8 hours. Otters possess well-developed anal glands. They mark the boundaries of their territory and likely communicate information about strength and reproductive status, estrus. While males generally live solitarily, females often form family groups with their young until the next pregnancy. Mating usually occurs in late winter or early spring, and the 1 to 5 young are born from April to May. At birth, the pups weigh about 130 grams and open their eyes after roughly 1 month. At around 2 months, they begin swimming lessons. They leave their mother at about 1 year of age and reach sexual maturity in their 2nd to 3rd year. Otters are divided into 7 genera with a total of 14 species. Clawless otters, Aonyx, 3 species living in Africa and Asia, sea otter, and Hydrolutris, the species best adapted to marine life. Spotted-necked otter, Hydrictis maculicalis, New World otters, Lontra, 5 species living in the Americas. Old World otters, Lutrinae, 2 species, including the Eurasian otter found in Europe. Smooth-coated otter, Lutrigale perspicillata, closely related to the Old World otters. Giant otter, Pteronura brasiliensis, lives in South America and is among the largest otters. That's it for now. In the next episode, we'll take a closer look at Feraligatr and its surprising connection to Aerodactyl. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a like, and tune in next time.